Welcome to the Raspberry Pi workshop series by Electronics, Robotics and Innovation Club of General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University. Today we are going to be looking at how to set up a Raspberry Pi device from scratch. To follow along with us, you will need the Raspberry Pi module, the power supply for that, an HDMI cable. Depending on what model of Raspberry Pi you use, this can change. And you will also need a SD card reader and memory card and a monitor. This video series will consist of two parts. On the first video, we will look at how to set up a Raspberry Pi from scratch, and on the second part, we will look at how to configure settings and other softwares for you to use it with your laptop along. So for the first video, you will be needing a monitor, a separate monitor to set up your Raspberry Pi device. In the next video, when we look at how to set it up with your laptop, then you will need an Ethernet cable to do that. To continue along with this tutorial, you will have to download two softwares. They are named SD card formatter and Raspberry Pi Imager. I will provide the links for these in the description as well. So first, you also can go into the Google and search Raspberry Pi Imager and go to the first link. Here it is, and then scroll down so you can download this software. This software allows you to burn your ISO file, the image file, onto the SD card. You can download either for Windows and also for Mac. So as I said before, I have already downloaded and installed this software, so I'm not going to do it. And the next software is SD card formatter. What this software does is it just deeply formats your SD card. I think it's this one, yeah, the blue logo. Just go ahead and download this software to your laptop or the desktop. You can do it from here, I believe. Yeah. And then we'll see what to do next. So you will need to connect your card reader and the SD card to your laptop. So here my memory card is 8 GB. It can be of any size that you desire. I think most Raspberry Pi modules supports up to 256 GB or maybe even 1 TB. So when you have connected your SD card to your PC, go ahead and open this software. From this software, as I mentioned before, you can do either a quick format or an override format. So G is the drive name here in my PC. Make sure you select the correct one and then do a quick format. It will give a small warning that all the data will be erased, and that's it. And then you can go and open this Raspberry Pi Imager software. Here you get the choice to select the Raspberry Pi module that you are going to be using. So here in my case, it's the Raspberry Pi 4 model. You can see here there are Raspberry Pi 3, 2, 0, Pico devices as well. So I'm going to select Raspberry Pi 4, and for the operating system, we can either select the operating system from this window. So if you select one of these three, in this case, it will be downloaded from the internet. The size is also mentioned here. This one is 0.9 gigabytes, 1.1 and 1.1 as well. So the other versions are also you can try, but as a beginner, I recommend you to install either the 32-bit or 64-bit of the Raspberry Pi Legacy version. I think this one we'll use it for this tutorial, the Raspberry Pi OS Legacy 32-bit version. You can also click here and you can choose the 8GB device and then go next, or you also can download this image from the website and then select it from using this option, use custom, and you can go to the location that you have downloaded the ISO file and you can select it. If you are following this method, if you have downloaded the ISO file, there is a small advantage, because if you want to install this OS again, you can just go ahead and select that file over and over without consuming data. You just have one setup, one ISO file, and you can burn it again and again onto many different Raspberry Pi devices. Let's say if you want to set up 2 or 3 Raspberry Pi devices, this would be the optimal way. So talking about how to download this Raspberry Pi image to your computer, search again Raspberry Pi image download. I will provide this link in the description as well. So go to the first link and you can go and select, I believe, go here, and then here you can see the Raspberry Pi OS is available to be downloaded. This is the 32-bit and 64 bits of the Raspberry Pi Legacy version, and I'll be downloading this 904 megabytes. I think this is the same one as here. This is also 0.9 gigabytes, so you can follow along with anything that you prefer. So I have also downloaded the here it is. It should look something like this, and I will go ahead and select this image file from the Raspberry Pi Imager software. So here I have selected Raspberry Pi 4 as my device, and as the operating system I'm going to go to use custom and go to the downloads and select the ISO file. Here you can see file type is image. In the name also it explains a bit. Just go ahead and select the device. Here it asks if you want to apply custom settings. So if you go here, I can set host name for this Raspberry Pi. I'll keep it as the default. Username, let's say Eric, and password is also Eric, but simple. If you want, we can use and we can input here our Wi-Fi's SSID and the password, but you also can do it later when you boot up the device. So here I'm gonna just leave it as how it is. And save. Then let's go ahead. So here we get another warning saying that all the data will be erased, and we just go ahead with that as well. After writing the image file onto the SD card, it will give you a message like this, and just continue. Go ahead, remove the device, and yeah, insert it onto the Raspberry Pi. So I will show you what happens when you do not insert an SD card to your Raspberry Pi and boot up the device. So from the blank window you will get a message like this displayed, and you can see in front of the SD card it says SD card not detected. So in order to boot the device you will be needing an SD card, the very SD card that we burned that image file onto. Insert it and turn on the Raspberry Pi device again. After powering on the device for the first time, it might sometimes reboot itself a couple of times. Sometimes it may bring you to a blue color window and it will configure some settings and then it will reboot again. So here we get the welcome display and then the device is rebooting again. So this could take up to several minutes depending on the speed of your SD card. Do not power off the device during this state. Just let it go on for the required time and it will bring you to the desktop of the Raspbian operating system. So at this point we have successfully installed the operating system to our SD card, and also we have successfully booted up the device. So that's it for today's video. We hope to continue this video series with another video where we will talk about how to set up and work on this Raspberry Pi without needing a separate monitor. So stay tuned for further videos and thank you for joining.